Today's video teaches a smart method for making leaf impressions. A method I like to call the sandwich method because it sandwiches a leaf between two sheets of paper and we get two prints of the same leaf. You will need plastic food cutting boards, a printing roller, water-based printing ink, drawing paper, masking tape and toothpicks. I use two kitchen cutting boards as my ink blocks, one for my ink store and the other one for spreading out the ink that we will use to ink up the leaf. Having spread some ink on the second board, now pressing the leaf into it and rolling on top of it. Be careful to roll away from the stem towards the tip of the leaf, and then carefully pick it up and put it in the middle of your first sheet of paper. Now sandwich it, lay a second sheet of paper and press firmly with your flattened hand, the heel of your hand or your fingertips. Now it's time to see what you've done. Carefully peel it apart and gently lift off the leaf to make sure you don't leave any fingerprints in the middle of your page. Now if you want to try the different color backgrounds, here's what I used. I'm going to use one of the leaves I used before. If you get a stiff leaf, you can print from it several times. Carefully picking it up, using the toothpick to lift the stalk. And here's our leaf sandwich again. My students love comparing these two prints because when we make the leaf sandwich in this way, we get an impression of the top or the front of the leaf, and we get an impression of the back of the leaf on the second piece of paper. Now the front and the back produce two different images. Very often the print from the front of the leaf is more dense, and the back of the leaf, which you can see in this slide, the back of the leaf is on the left and you see more of the vein structure of the leaf. In this third example, I'm going to print two leaves on the same background color. Two different leaves from different plants. And just for a bit of fun, I'm going to put the second leaves upside down next to the first leaf. Now let's see how this turns out when we sandwich it between two pieces of paper, and be careful to rub firmly and then pull them apart. Cleanup time is really simple because you have two inking boards, one roller and your hands to wash with a little washing detergent. You can also add some science to your project. Can you find out the species name of each leaf you use? Now it's time to sign and frame your print. Check you have the right sized frame, then sign using an HB pencil just below the image, name and date on the right, title in the center, and the edition number on the left. I've written 1/1 because this means it's a unique work. Sending the work home in a frame means it will go on display at home, and my children and I love this idea. Thanks so much for watching.